So we begin exercise 3.5 B1, that is which of the following pairs of linear equations has unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions? In case there is a unique solution, find it by using cross multiplication method. Okay, so let's tackle the first one. X minus 3y minus 3 equals to 0. Let's call it equation 1. The other one is 3x minus 9y minus 2 equals to 0. Let's call it equation 2. Okay, so to solve this, first we need to know whether this pair of linear equation has a unique solution or no solution or infinitely many solution. So we begin by referring to the general equation that I have discussed in the last video in the introduction. So this is how we solve this problem. Okay, so we begin by writing like this, comparing equation 1 with this a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, and equation 2 with a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. If we compare these two equations with this equation, what do we get? A1. What is A1? A1 is simply nothing but the number that is with x. There is no number here, which means there's 1. So 1. What is P1? P1 is simply this number that is with y, that is minus 3. What is C1? C1 is also minus 3 in the first equation. Now let's fill up A2. What is A2? A2 is this number, that is 3. What is P2? P2 is this one, that is minus 9. And finally C2 is this, that is minus 2. Okay, now we have the values of A1, P1, C1, A2, P2, C2. Okay, now let's do this. What is the value of A1, A2? A1 by A2 will be simply 1 by 3. Then what about P1 by P2? P1 by P2 will be minus 3 by 9, that is simply 3 3s are 9, equals to, minus 3 by minus 9, so we even cancel out the minus, that is equals to 1 by 3. This means P1 by P2 equals to 1 by 3. Okay, now what about C1 by C2? C1 by C2 will be minus 3 by minus 2. You cancel out the minus, you get 3 by 2. So C1 by C2 equals to 3 by 2. Okay, now we have a very interesting situation where the value of A1 by A2 and the value of P1 by P2 is same. So now we have A1 by A2 is equals to P1 by P2, correct? Because both the values are 1 by 3. But C1 by C2 is not 1 by 3, right? So it's not equals to 3 by 2. So we have a situation here where A1 by A2 is equals to P1 by P2 is not equals to 3 is not equals to C. Sorry, this is not 3 by 2. I'm sorry, this is not 3 by 2. But okay, let me just cancel that out. Yes, is not equals to C1 by C2. Okay, now this satisfies a condition that we have discussed in the previous video, that is when A1 by A2 is equals to P1 by P2 is not equals to C1 by C2, then it has no solution, right? So we write the equations have no solution. So since the equations doesn't have solution, we cannot proceed further. The answer ends here. Okay, so I hope this is fairly simple and easy. Let's hope that we get a question where we have a solution in the next question, so that we can proceed with the cross multiplication method. Okay, but for this question, since a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2, it doesn't have a solution, so we cannot proceed. Okay, so the answer will end here. Okay, thank you.